So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our final session of the Women Ascension's 1 Million Leadership 2030 Mentorship Program, organized by the Department of Learning and Understanding of AI and STEAM. It's hard to believe that we've reached this moment, a milestone that began at the end of September with curiosity, excitement, and shared purpose to learn, to grow, and to lead in the age of AI. Over these weeks, we journeyed through the foundation of artificial intelligence, explored real world applications, and discovered how creativity, technology, and leadership can more together to build meaningful impact. Today's session, exploring machine learning, beginner friendly, perfectly captured that sprite of discovery. We're honored to welcome once again our wonderful mentor, Hussein Al Masalki, who has guided us through previous sessions with such clarity, passion, and generosity. In this final session, Hussein will introduce us to Teachable Machine, a fun and interactive tool from Google that allows anyone, even without coding experience, to train simple machine learning models. You will see first fund was machines learn from examples and how we can use this understanding to design smarter, more human-centered solutions. And before we begin, I want to take a moment to speak from the heart. This mentorship program has never been just about AI or STEAM. It has been about people, possibility, and purpose. Each of you, as participants, as fellows, has proven that learning is not limited by age, background, or location. That unites us is the will to grow, to explore, and to lead with authenticity and curiosity. So, as we begin our final learning journey together, I invite you to stay focused, engaged, and open minded because even as this chapter closes, your personal journey in AI and leadership is just begin. Mr. Hussein, thank you for being with us once again. We are happy to have you to lead this final session. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much for this great introduction. It's been my pleasure mentoring in Women Ascension, and it's been a pleasure knowing you all and hearing your questions. And let's start. So today's session is about machine learning and trying or practicing machine learning using a popular tool called Teachable Machine, which is invented by Google. But before diving deeply into that training, we should know a few details. Uh, so we will recap what is programming. We will recap our previous session about Python in one slide. What is AI? The definition of AI. I guess most of you now know applications of AI. What is the difference between what is the definition of machine learning, and what is the difference between AI and programming? So we will have these slides as a theoretical part, then we will go to the practical one. So let's recap together. What is programming? Who can tell me what is programming from what you learned before? So you tried Python, you tried to add two numbers, you tried to write hello world.
Hello, everyone. Should I say about that?
Yes, please.
The programming is about algorithms that we have to solve a specific problems. So we use different techniques to solve a problem, and we give a specific instruction for the computer to know the basic concepts and algorithms.
Great, thank you.
And we
So
have different programming languages like Python, C Sharp, which every languages have a specific syntax and a specific usage.
Excellent. Thank you.
Hello,
So, as you
everyone.
said,
Can I answer this question, programming?
yes, please, please.
Okay, we can say that when you tell the computer um, some instructions or ingredients to do like that, and how to mix them together uh, to give program for me. Okay, it's like to cook something, to give ingredients, use them, and how mix them together logically to get the final dish. It's the result.
Okay, great example on how can we understand the programming in simple terms. Simply, programming is how we give instructions to a computer. Like we learned before in Python, we said that Python is a simple, beginner-friendly language used in many fields like AI, data, web development, etc. And we took examples using W3 schools, and we tried to print a sentence, print hello world, which is a basic Python statement. So when I say or when I write print hello world, I gave an instruction to the computer to display or to output this specific sentence. So in programming, we always expect to give instruction, and after giving the instruction, we have an output or a result. So it's directly related to the instruction we give. So it is step by step rules, then the computer executes the order. Okay, so this was a quick recap. What is programming? Now, what is AI? What is artificial intelligence? Maybe now, if I ask you, what are the examples of AI? You know, maybe most of you can say ChatGPT or Copilot. So, what is the definition of AI? It starts with the question how computers learn and make decisions. AI is the science of making computers think and learn like humans. So it is mimicking the intelligence of humans. It allows machines to perceive, reason, and make decision, which is different than programming. Some examples of AI are Siri, Alexa, ChatGPT, face recognition applications like the one we will going to build today, Google Maps, etc. Like most of the popular applications you use now have AI assistants or chatbot or etc. Simply, AI is a human-like intelligence in machines. And when I say machines, it can be a car, it can be a laptop, it can be um, refrigerator, it can be a washing machine, it could be any machine, it could be a server. So it is mimicking the human intelligence in machines. Any questions? Okay, so next, what's the difference between AI and programming? So we know programming, you said giving instructions to a computer like a recipe, and we have a final dish, we have a result. The difference between AI and traditional programming is that traditional programming is when humans define rules explicitly to the computer. So I should say print hello world. I should say x plus y equals z. Okay, I should say if I click on this button, it should close the application. So it should be explicitly defined by rules for each step, like a recipe. Otherwise, whereas AI are systems that learn patterns from data and previous examples. So of course, AI is built using programming, but the difference, it is a smart program that can learn by itself from data we input. Example of programming, the calculator, the simple calculator. When I press 1 plus 1, it will give me 2. but I'm doing all the steps. Whereas the chatbot or ChatGPT, if I gave it a math problem that needs a lot of calculations, it would do it alone just by pressing one step. Why? Because it has learned from data before. So in AI, we show examples, and the machine discovers rules itself. And from here, I'm going to talk about machine learning, which is a subset of AI. So machine learning is a part of AI, which is a very important part of AI. AI, you can see AI as the big umbrella, and you have a lot of branches like NLP, machine learning, etc. But machine learning also is a base of AI. So machine learning enables computers to learn from data without having to write each sentence or to give every instruction. So AI is the big idea, and machine learning is one of the key tools to make it possible. There is many types of machine learning, supervised and unsupervised. You can research about them in the future. And finally, machine learning focuses on data-driven pattern recognition and prediction. So from the data, I can recognize shapes, I can recognize text, voices, I can predict results to the future. It's also connected to data analysis. This is the thing we talked about last time. So AI is the big umbrella, and machine learning is subset of it, and it's based on learning from previous data. And you know that previous data can be numbers, we said before, sentences, images, sounds, videos. So any question before we move on, or any addition? Okay, next. So real life applications of machine learning, which is AI in everyday life. So we all use YouTube, Spotify, and Netflix. And we gave this example before that now YouTube can recommend specific videos or specific songs based on our taste. Netflix can recommend a specific movies. Let's say I always search before on action movies. So now Netflix has the data that most of my searches are about action movies. So it can recommend more action movies. So this is a part of data, and it's a real life application that we interact with every day. The recommendation systems that recommends movies, songs, anything else based on our search history. Two, image recognition, like Google Photos or Face Unlock. Now in Google Photos, this application can identify the faces of your family members or friends and categorize it each one in an album. So this is you done use machine learning. Also the face unlock, when I open the phone using the camera, it can unlock based on my face and only my face. We talked about voice assistants, also healthcare, predicting diseases, analyzing x-rays. It's all based on previous data. Also in finance and transportation. And in transportation, Tesla now is popular in the self-driving cars. And by the way, I guess the first self-driving car was created in 1986 or 1988. The first machine learning car. I can share it with you also to watch a video. It's very interesting. Anyone loves to share with us a real life application of machine learning that he or she uses? Okay. So are you hearing me? Just to have some interaction.
Yeah. Yeah, before you move, Hussein, please, there is a question from Priscilla. She said, "Are robots a subset of artificial intelligence?"
Yes, of course. A robot is a machine. It's like a computer. So we can apply artificial intelligence in machines. So we can go back to the definition. AI equal a human-like intelligence in machines. So it can be in a robot, in a computer, in any machine. It can be part of AI. So yes, robots are subsets of AI and are main subsets of AI, because robots nowadays, all robots we can say, especially the humanoids that can serve as a waiter and help, it's impossible to do these tasks without AI and without machine learning. Any other
Perfect. Thank you,
question?
Hussein.
Welcome.
No, for now, there is no other question.
Okay, now we will move to the practical part. We will be introduced to Google Teachable
Correct.
Machine. Yes, please.
Yeah, they ask you about, Hanan, she asked, what is about self-driving?
Yes. So we will make a comparison with a traditional car and a self-driving car. A traditional car can't move by itself. It needs a driver that's giving it instructions. Okay, so I'm going right, going left, pressing the pedal, pressing the brakes. It's similar to programming. So programming is having rules or asking to do print a sentence or add a number or press this button. Uh, the traditional car can't move unless I give directly the instruction. Whereas in a self-driving car, it can move alone without doing anything. So it can go right and left. It has sensors. It has a lidar sensor. It has cameras. It has GPS. It's reading the roads. It can look at the traffic light from its camera. So it is moving alone. It's driving alone without the intervention of, or without direct intervention of humans. How the car learned to do this? Using AI and using machine learning based on previous data and based on sensors. So one of the self-driving car sensors is called lidar, lidar. It measures the distance between the car and the car beside it, or between the car and the pavement, and between the car and any other near object. Also, we have the cameras, the high quality cameras that can also read the traffic lights and make decision based on what it's sensing. Uh, in addition to the GPS, where it can detect where there is traffic, and it can go in like less traffic road. Did I answer you? Sorry, I can't see the chat. Maybe I'm sharing the full screen.
Okay, I can help you. Yeah, there is no other question.
Okay, let's go back to
Uh,
the
uh,
teacher machine.
just
Yes.
there is on YouTube Live there is a question. The
Yeah.
question is, I teach geography and I find machine learning a bit complicated to guess up. Could you share how it actually work in real life, maybe with some example related to geography or environment? I would really like to see how I could bring it into my classroom. So I guess it's
Great, great,
teacher,
great.
geography teacher. Yeah.
Great. So first of all, we introduce what is machine learning. Now we will practice machine learning, and you can do this application in your geography class. So, and I will give an example to this. Okay. So I will continue with teachable machine, and you will find the answer while moving on to the session. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So Google Teachable Machine is no coding machine learning tool. So we said that a self-driving car can drive by itself, and ChatGPT knows the answers by itself, and Netflix or YouTube can recommend videos by itself. So how these machines or these softwares are knowing what to do? It is based on data, and it's based on training. So how I can create a machine learning model? I need to give it data and train it. And I will do this today using Google Teachable Machine, which is a free web-based tool which I don't need to download. It is by Google. It's so easy. I previously taught Teachable Machine for grade 4, grade 5 students, so about 10 years old. It is fun. It has three types of projects: image, sound, and pose recognition. We have a specific workflow where we need to collect, train, test, then we can export. So now I will move directly to the machine learning for kids. So we type simply machine learning for, sorry, this is a different website. Teachable, but it's also like similar to Teachable Machine. Teachable Machines by Google. So this is the interface. Okay, let me share the link in the chat. Okay. So this is Teachable Machine. First of all, we press Get Started. And we can recognize that we have three types of projects. The first type of is image project. The second type is audio project, and the third type is pose project. Okay, now we will start with an image project, which is somehow similar to the face unlock examples we took previously. Okay, so I'm going to press here, image project. I'm going to use the standard image project. And I can see here that I have classes, class 1 and class 2. I can add a class, and I have a box for training, and I have a final part for testing. So now I will have a simple example, which is class 1. I will call it Hussein, which is my face, and we will give it example. So I pressed on the webcam. I allowed the website to access the webcam, and I will going to record the image or the picture of me. Okay, so I'm going to press hold to record. Okay, so now I have 5 image samples. I need more. Okay, so now I have around 24 samples. Okay, now I will try another class, which is I will close the camera, and I will call it no camera. Okay, so I will close it like this and open the webcam, and I will hold to record. Also around 24 I will call it no camera. Okay. So now what I did till now, I created two data sets. Okay. One have my face, one label called Hussein, one label called no camera, and I can add another label by pressing on add a class. And let's be a little bit uh, creative. I'm searching for let's call it pillow. Okay, so I will call it pillow. I will open the webcam and I will add the image of the pillow, and I need to press hold to record. Okay, so now I have 18 image samples of a pillow. Now 28. So this step that we did now is called data collection. It's called data collection. I collected three types of classes, and it has the same data type, which is the image, but I have three classes. The first class is my face, the second class is no camera, and the third class is the shape of my pillow. Okay, any questions till now?
Yeah, there is a question from Canvy. She said, is that all data sets needs to be same?
What do you mean
Uh,
by same?
I
It should
just
be
meant,
same type.
yes, actually, I just meant that the number of the data should be same. Like you have taken images, do they need to be same? Like 26, 26, 26, if you're having the images in your case.
It's better to keep them equal, so the machine learning model don't bias to a specific class. So we will test this, but like 24 or 25 or 26 are similar numbers. But yes, great question. In general, the data numbers should be same in each model, so the model can be transparent and give an accurate result. Because if I train the model having only two samples here and like 100 samples there, it won't be fair and it won't be transparent. Great question. Any other question? And please, when trying this at home or in the class, you can be more creative with the classes. So you can, let's say, add Hussein, and if you have a friend, let's say Amal, you can put the picture of Amal if it's beside you, or any other student or colleague. Okay, so no questions till now. So step one was data collection. Step two is training. So as you see here, the training part is a simulation. I'm showing you how machine learning works. So the training doesn't need here programming and coding. We just need to press on train a model, and I'm going to press here. So it's now preparing training data. It usually doesn't take a lot of time. Important note: don't switch tabs. So now, in few seconds, the model now is trained. Okay. So first we collected data, we trained it, and now we are in the testing phase. Is the machine learning model working properly or not? Let's test. So this is my face here, and we can see here below the output. Class 1, Hussein. Class 2, no camera. Class 3, pillow. You can see here this bar it has a number which is 100%. What does this number represents? It represents the accuracy and the confidence of the model recognizing this specific class. So now it's my face, it's 100%. Maybe if I add my phone, it won't be anymore 100%. It's 90, 92. Okay, if I put like this, it's now confused because I don't have a class called phone or blue color. So this number you see here is the confidence of the machine learning model recognizing this specific class. So now it's easy for the model to recognize me. It gives me 100%. Let's test the second class, which is no camera. I will now close the camera. It also gives 100% no camera. It's not confused. It's trained well. And part three, let's try adding the third label, the pillow. So it's giving 90%, 100%, 99, which is great. Maybe if I do like this, it will be confused because it have my face and it has the pillow and it's not trained for this. Okay, so this 100% pillow, this is 100% Hussein, and like this, it is now confused because it's not trained. It doesn't have a label called Hussein with a pillow. Okay, so this is simply the process that a machine learning model uh, being trained with it. So we can add more labels. Let's add one more label called Hussein with a pillow, and let's check if it can recognize it if we try it. So let's do like this. Okay, so I will take around 26 samples and I will retrain all the models, all the classes again. Okay, so I'm training again. So now the model is trained. So Hussein 100%, no camera 100%. Let's check the pillow. The pillow is now around 99%, 100%. Okay. And Hussein with the pillow, it's about 90% plus minus. It's not 100% because now it's confused. It has three similar labels, which is pillow, Hussein, and Hussein with a pillow. So it's a bit confusing. That's why it's not giving 100% result. So how can I make the result 100%? I can add more labels and train it more. So this was a demonstration how machine learning works, how YouTube can know my preferences, but instead of images here, it has my search results. It's trained on my search results, and the results will be previewed as recommendations of videos or songs. So I'm expecting to hear your questions and your additions here.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes, please.
When you used the phone by mistake, at that time, the percentage of the pillow thing was increasing. So that could be an error, like for our results. So how we can train that thing? Though it was just by chance, but I just needed to know because that can be a source of error.
So I added the phone. It's intentionally. It wasn't by mistake to check how the model can recognize it. So if I added a phone alone, the model doesn't know what is a phone, right? I only have 4 classes: Hussein, no camera, pillow, and Hussein with a pillow. I didn't train the model on a phone, right? And any other thing. So any other object, it's not trained in a phone or in a comp. If I put this, it also wouldn't know it. Why? Because simply I didn't train it. So what it will do, it will predict which of these 4 is closer to the phone. So maybe if I move the phone towards the camera, it's now closer to the no camera because it's not seeing anything. Maybe if I put the phone beside my face, it's predicting Hussein because it doesn't have a label called Hussein with the phone, but it can recognize my full face. Okay, maybe if I move the phone a little bit, so it's seeing half of my face and half of a phone, so it's confused between Hussein with a pillow and with Hussein. So it doesn't know anything except I give it the data and I train it. That's why it was confused. So we couldn't expect any time from an AI or machine learning model to know anything except I give it its training data. If I collect. So let's add another class now called phone, webcam. Okay, let's take hold and record. Okay, let's train. Let's test. Now I can recognize that the machine learning model knows what a phone is with 100% accuracy. Great question. This is now we had a conclusion that the machine learning model can't know anything without we give it and collect the data, then train the data on it. Any other question? It's
Yes,
time
I
for
Yeah,
have a
questions and
question.
discussions. Yes, please.
We should. It's possible to change this model into a Python code, like convert
Yes,
them into a Python code.
you mean directly from here?
Yes, it's possible.
We have options here for exporting. So now we have this is a JavaScript code, okay, and a P5.js code. It could be somehow translated to Python, but I'm not sure directly from here. So this, sorry, we skipped this part. We can export the model and give it to a Python code, or we can give it to JavaScript code using this link. So I can upload my model here. It's uploading. And I can share it using the shareable link here. Okay. And you are seeing here TensorFlow, JS, TensorFlow, TensorFlow Lite. TensorFlow is somehow the most popular library for machine learning models. Okay. So now I
Okay.
have a shareable link. I can copy the link and send the model to a friend, and he can directly see the results of the model I trained. Okay.
Okay. So it's only shared the JavaScript code.
Yes, this is the JavaScript code, but directly from here, it's using JavaScript. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
so there is a question for Kumar. She said, is there any OpenCV model used or any embedding models used or something others?
OpenCV.
Hmm. You said any OpenCV model used or any embedding models used or something others.
Okay, yes, this is only the first type we trained. So let me send you this link. Export model. I need you to open this link and try it yourself from the chat, and let me know the result. Okay. What do you think? What would be the result of training such model? Or sorry, uh, what would be the result when testing the model I gave it to you? Would it work exactly?
I guess it work only with the no camera because or pillow. Yeah,
It has
because
to
you
be
haven't
a
rotated
similar
with
pillow
us.
also.
Yeah.
Right, because when you show your face, it's trained on my face, not trained on your face. And it's trained on my pillow. Maybe it would recognize a bit your pillow, but it's not the same color.
Yeah.
Okay, and same for the phone. Maybe it could recognize a bit the phone, but it could be different color, so it wouldn't be accurate. So we can have a conclusion now that when we train the model, when we use a pre-trained model, it's trained on millions and millions and millions of images. So it's not trained on only my face or only my phone. AI can recognize any face or any phone or any other label because it has a lot of data, hundreds of millions of data collected from around the world.
Yeah. So there is here question, especially about this site from Hanan. Said if she can upload photos instead of shooting.
Yes, of course.
No,
So
there's
Hanan
upload.
is the geography teacher or no?
Uh, no, no, not from YouTube. Hanan
Okay.
Al-Aradi, yeah.
Yes. So we can try uploading samples. So instead of using the webcam, I can import images from my device or from the camera. But let's try another model. I will leave this one and also enter teachable machine by Google. Quickly, I can go to the image project and upload images from my device. Let's go to Paint quickly and draw a specific shape. So let's say this is a square. Okay, I will save it as PNG picture. I will call it um, square. Save. I will try a different model. 1 second. I will go to teachable machine. I will call it class 1 square and add the image from my desktop directly. So I can open. So now I have one image called square. I can upload a lot more of images, square, star, circles, etc. And I can repeat the same process. And instead of having a webcam, I can test using uploading images. Okay, so yes, I have the option of pressing upload and moving images or maybe file of images from our desktop or from the drive. Yes.
Amazing. So Suhaila also she said, if you could kindly explain the benefits of the machine training and in which fields it can be practically applied.
This machine training that we are doing right now.
Yeah, I guess, or maybe in general.
So if the
Uh,
question is in general, machine learning is now used in every field. So in healthcare, we said about prediction, predicting diseases, predicting sales, restocking numbers and businesses in the business field. In education, now we are using a teachable machine to teach the students about machine learning in our everyday life, in YouTube and Netflix, and AI. Now you have a chatbot in WhatsApp. You can talk to it, or on Instagram, talk to AI. So it's used in everyday life. If you are asking about this software is a demonstration of how we train a machine learning model. So it's not gonna be used in any place except if you are trying to explain machine learning for someone. Okay, but of course it can be exported and used in other programs like Scratch and Python, etc. You can use this model, but it's mainly used for education.
okay. Is it free, this website? Yeah, I guess it's
Mm,
free because Google,
yes,
on Google.
of course.
Yeah. And there is a question from Hanan. She said, so that means geography teacher can use this web to distinguish between forest, water, desert?
Excellent, right? So you can enter the image model and upload pictures of forests, of mountains, of deserts, and you can train it and then upload the picture in the testing phase. And students can create a machine learning model that recognize geographical places. That's
Okay.
right.
Other question from Najak. This is good. Please, I wish to ask how I can use this ML to teach biology in a class.
Great. I once helped a biology teacher with this. You can create a label, let's say called cells, or you can create a label. You can make a machine learning model that trains. You can train the model on plants, different kinds of plants or trees, or different kinds of animals. It depends of the level, of course. So you can show birds and animals, uh, upload images from Google to this class and train the model based on the training data. So it can be used in any subject. You can embed the image or the voice that you choose or prefer, that we are going to see now in the audio project.
Actually, yeah, there is a question from Hanan about the audio. She said,
Mhm.
can we use it in pronunciations lesson, for example,
Yes, of course.
to
Let's test it.
teach? Yeah. Yeah.
So the audio works in the same way, except it has different type of data. It's not an image; it is an audio. We have two options. We can record directly. I need to allow using the microphone, and I can start record. So when you use the audio project in your class or in any environment, you should have a background noise. The background noise is the noise that you have without trying to make any special sound. So now I will record for 20 seconds. It should be quiet because there is no students or family here. So this will be my background noise. We will stay quiet for 20 seconds.
Mm.
Okay. So now I recorded 20 seconds of the background noise of my room. Okay. It could be different in another environment. If you were in the class, it would be more noisy. So now I have this recording. I will extract it into the class. Extract sample, 20 audio samples minimum. So now I have the minimum number of samples required to have a class. Let's try another class. So someone asked about if it works for pronunciation, right?
Yeah. For
So
example, a lesson. Yeah. Pronunciation lesson.
yes, let's say for letters A, B,
Yeah.
C.
Yeah, we can have
Okay,
alphabet. Yeah.
okay, let's try it. Honestly, I didn't try before pronunciation of specific letters, but let's give it a try. Okay, so this is letter A. Now I will record for 2 seconds when I'm saying A. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. A. Okay, I will extract. Needs 8 minimum. I will record again. A. Okay, now I extracted 10 samples. Let's add another class called B, and I will test. B. Let's extract. B. Okay, so now we have 3 classes, background noise, A and B, using my voice. Let's train. Okay, now it's showing 100% background noise when I'm not talking. A. Okay. A. So it's not being too accurate. B. Okay, it gave 99% B. That's this again. A. A. B. Okay, it's working more with B. B. Okay, let's say it's not too accurate in these two letters. We can train it more. Maybe the audio sample is too short when I'm saying A. It's too short. Whereas the background noise was 20 seconds. So it's having great results. And you have to know one more thing, that this is using my voice. So if I said B or Amal said B, it's different. It's not the same. Okay? So you can try this and try to train it more and make the sound maybe longer, or try a different, totally different sounds for letters. Let's say C is different from A, but you need to try it and train it more and give it more time. But now let's use a simpler and more fun uh, project, which is an audio project also. I will delete the class. By the way, I can remove all samples. I can disable the class like this. I can delete it. Now I will delete it. I will delete B. I will keep the background noise, and I create a class called clap. Okay. I will create another class called snap. Snap is this voice. Clap is this voice. Okay. And I will create another voice called the S sound. Okay. Let's train. I will clap. Don't laugh at me. Okay. So one, two, three. Okay, let's hear it. Okay, I will extract 8, 10 samples. Snap, it's a bit different. Okay. Extract. You should know that the more I train the model, that the more it will be accurate. Okay. And finally, the S sound. Okay. It's like a snake. Okay. So now let's train it. I have 3 labels: clap, snap, and S sound. Sorry?
There is the question why it's always divided in the parts, not one record, from Muhammad.
This is, let's say, in the background noise, I recorded one sample, and the sample was 20 seconds. Okay, the 20 seconds were divided into 20 parts. So each part is like a second. Okay,
No.
so it's also easier for recording. So I can use the sample that I used once. I can duplicate it in the data instead of recording like 100 times.
Mm.
Did I answer you?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So now I can test. I can see the background noise between 85 and 95. That's a clap together, everyone. So it reached 97%. Now, I used to do this with my students. Now, no one should talk. Please be quiet. It's 100% the S sound. And finally, let's test the snap. It's recognizing the snap as 100%. I guess all of you can test this one uh, properly. It's different than the image model. Maybe the background noise will vary from my environment or from my room till to your room. Any questions?
Yeah, there is a question about from Musa. He said, is it necessary to know programming in order to train machine learning?
Sorry, can you repeat?
He asked if it's necessary to know programming in order to train machine learning.
At this level, using for education, at this level, no, it's not necessary. But of course, using professional levels, like creating chatbots or creating machine learning into machines, of course, you need to know programming, because programming is the base of AI and machine learning.
Okay. And Selma, she said, how can using teachable machine enhancing students' computational skills, train, ah, computational thinking skills?
How machine learning can enhance
Enhance
students'
students, yeah.
computational. I'm seeing the chat now. So, how teachable machine can enhance students' computational thinking skills? So, computational thinking skills is about understanding computing, and computing is improving year by year. And now, the big thing in computing is the AI and machine learning. When using teachable machine, they can now understand how machine learning works instead of just giving the chat GPT the homework, please solve the homework, and I can send it to the teacher without using my brain or without reasoning. Now can students can now know what's going in the back end, what's happening, what's the process of creating a machine learning model. So it's very important, yes, to the computational thinking. I'm going now to send the link of the model I trained. Please test it with your family and friends. And finally, I'm going to introduce you to the final project, which is the pose projects. Here, the difference between the image and pose project is that you can make specific shapes. So you can make thumbs up, thumbs down. It's more specific for poses, happy or sad, angry. It can be more specific. I will leave it for you to explore and try by yourself, because it's always important in programming and AI and the tech field to be a self learner. So I will leave the last project for you to test it with your family and friends and children. It would be fun, making shapes, hearts, etc. So to recap, this was Teachable Machine. We learned how machine learning works, what is programming, what is AI, what is the difference between AI and programming. We said that AI is when machines are mimicking human intelligence, when machines are acting like human. How AI can know and decide using what? Using machine learning. Machine learning is training data to know a specific thing like images and audio, etc. And we practiced machine learning, and we understood the process of collecting data, training data, and finally testing a machine learning model. So this was our sessions for today. Please let me know if you have any more questions.
Yes, Selma, she wanted to talk. Yes, Selma, please, my dear. Selma, yeah,
Sorry.
you can talk. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Hi.
so, so sorry, يعني I don't interest to my hand this. Okay, but what about the challenges for this machine, or when we use these tools for this machine? The challenges are faced through use this machine.
So what challenges you might you might have
Challenges,
when using
yes.
teachable machine?
Yeah, yeah.
So you just need an internet connection, and
Challenges for
just you have,
users, for
sorry,
users machine.
for users. it doesn't have any limitation, except you need an internet connection, and you need just to apply what we learned today, collect data, uh, train and test. So there should be no other challenge. Did I answer you? Okay. Any other question?
Just was amazing and engaging session. All the audience are really happy about it, and they thank you very much about your engaging and fun. We had fun, yeah, and thank you very much, Jose, for this wonderful session.
Thank
So
you, Emma,
I
so
guess,
much. And yes, please.
yeah, I guess Veronica is here. Yeah, Veronica, please.
Hello, thank you, Mr. Hussein, for the good session. I wanted to ask if we are developing a system and then it has, for example, it is a marathon system and they want maybe an AI that can detect bib numbers and faces of people to attach their images. Are there any resources that you can recommend, or what is the best way to approach it? Is it to train maybe your own AI, or we can use those that are already trained?
So you said you're trying to use it in a math session?
No, in a marathon system that
Marathon
can
system.
that can recognize people's faces and attach their images when they are uploaded. The owners of the images and their bib numbers of the race.
Okay. Okay,
Yes.
so you are talking on a professional level. So
Yes.
you have a marathon system, right?
Yes. And there
Okay,
is
okay,
an AI to recognize bib numbers and people's faces to give them their photos.
okay. Let me share with you the link of TensorFlow. TensorFlow is a
Yes.
library that contains a lot of pre-trained models that we can use it to embed in our websites or in our systems. Okay, so this is TensorFlow. And there is another library that are used in machine learning, which is called MobiNet, I guess. Let me check. Teachable machine. Yes, MobileNet. It's called a MobileNet for recognizing the images, and there is PoseNet for recognizing the poses. You can check them, but of course it needs a developer. It needs someone who's professional on training models and embedding it uh, in systems. MobileNet, PoseNet. I shared with you the link of TensorFlow, right?
Yeah.
So these two libraries are important for recognizing images and faces.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question?
So please, if you have question, if you want to talk also, you can just raise your hand.
So I guess Muhammad Musa asked, it needs to have full skills in programming. Um, if you're asking about teachable machine, no, you don't know to you don't need to understand programming. If if you mean applying machine learning models to systems and websites, of course you need to know programming. You need to have an automation engineer or data integration engineer or machine learning engineer, of course.
So there is any other questions? So please, yeah, please go ahead. So there's a last question, I guess. Advice, please, last advice. How we can constantly practice to be better on this as we are from different backgrounds.
Okay, so we should always stick to the fundamentals. So anyone who needs to improve himself in AI and machine learning, I recommend to start by completing an introduction to programming course. I previously introduced you to Double Three Schools. It's so simple and easy. And then you can take courses or watch tutorials on YouTube regarding machine learning, how to create a chatbot, what is machine learning. So I advise you to move step by step. There is hundreds and thousands of resources in tech, and also if you went to a university and you sit with a doctor, you can find someone better on YouTube explaining the concept you want for free. So it's not about where I can find the data or the courses. There is hundreds of websites that can teach AI um, and the programming for free. It's just about the will and the focus and having good research skills. That's how you can know how to use it in your profession. So this was general. It maybe was beneficial for teachers. Now they can use teachable machine in their classes, but of course in professional life and jobs in corporate fields, you need to use it. It's a lot. It's very wide, and it can be specified in one course or one link or one place to go. It's better to use machine learning on a laptop, yes, or a tablet. To be honest, I didn't test it before on phones. Please, I need you to test it and give us your feedback later. But I usually use it on laptops because we need to upload files sometimes and have a large data set. So someone
Yeah, please,
asked
Musa, go.
about, yes, about math. Yes, in advanced machine learning topics, we need math. It's related to statistics and it's related to probability. So yes, but it's not at this level. In professional levels, yes, it's related and math is important.
Yeah, I think
You're
Musa, he
right.
want to talk. Yeah, Muhammad Musa, if you want to talk, yeah.
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so
Good
much
evening.
for this session. I'm very happy and I appreciate you, Mr. Hussein, Miss Amal, and all team staff. I was busy and my network was poor to introduce myself. I'm Mohammed Musa, Sudanese student in Libya, and really this month I'm so busy. I not attend last weeks about this courses, but I'm trying to watching it on YouTube channel. And because of what's going on in my country, Sudan, Darfur especially, genocided community. Because of that, I'm busy with my family. This program on this training is really add me more information, and I'm very very proud of you because before I have no idea about AI, about the program, about nothing. But now I started to searching about how to learn programming because everything like AI, machine learning, TensorFlow, anything it need to have background in a program. Special and the easy language is I think the Python is so easier than the HTML or C++ or anyone. I think that I'm advising everyone who want to know about the AI first, you must study or program. There are many applications on Play Store or in YouTube channels. As the Mr. Hussein said, it's easy to learn about program and then easier to understand. Thank you so much, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much, Muhammad. Uh, it's my pleasure to give this session, and I hope things at your country become better. Welcome all.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What's the difference between training a model on background noise versus training it on specific words? This is, am I reading correct, Amal? This is now,
Yeah,
right?
Salma. Yes, Salma, she,
727.
yeah.
Yes. So what's the difference? Yes, okay. So what's different between the background noise? Background noise is literally the background noise. So let's say you are in the class, the background noise of the class maybe could be someone walking outside, or the sound of a wind, or some student like moved a little bit. This is the background noise, without making a specific noise like clapping or snapping or singing or doing any specific noise. It's just the background noise of the room or the place you are sitting in. Okay.
And we have to edit the background noise, or doesn't matter.
Yes, you should have the background noise. So the model is not confused. Okay, because we always have a background noise of
Mm.
claps and snaps. Okay, 100%. When I clap, the clap will be any other sound. It will give of this specific class.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. I guess Lilian, she wanted to add, so we will take this last question because I know your time is pressure, and we take
No problem.
almost, yeah, 100 and a half hour. So please, Lilian, come. Lilian, do you hear me, my dear?
Oh my God.
Yes, Lilian,
Yeah,
I'm
please,
hearing
Lilian.
you.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess she has maybe bad network because we don't hear you, Lilian. Your mic is open, but we can't hear anything.
Okay. Tell
Okay.
her that she can reach out to me with the question, or you can send it to me on my number, Mrs. Amal.
All right. Okay. She can send us some. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So please, Hussein, what's your last advice for us?
Oh, the last advice: keep
Yeah.
learning, keep searching. The key of being unique and improving is the daily research. Maybe it won't take a specific time. Maybe using social media instead of following random pages, you can follow pages related to technology or the field you are interested in. Always be updated with new technologies happening, because we can hear our parents saying, "Oh, I feel guilty because I didn't learn computer, and I didn't learn how to use technology." Whereas the ones who learned tech and learned how to use tech in a clever way had better results in their career. So we should learn from our parents or grandparents' mistakes and always be updated with new technologies and how can we integrate it and use it in our field for our benefit.
Yeah,
This
and
is
also,
my
also
last
yeah, and
advice. Yes.
also be careful for using technology because everything have good benefits. They have also bad inconvenience.
Of course, of course. Nowadays, students using ChatGPT for solving homeworks without reasoning and without thinking. This is a catastrophe.
Yeah.
Things like this makes generate students or let's say group of students that can't think or can't reason. So yes, it's also important to use it ethically. There is a course called AI Ethics, how to use it in a proper way. So, of course, thank you, Amal, for this advice. Always use AI and technology in an ethical way and a moderate way.
So thank you very much. All the words of thanks that's not enough to thank you really really much for this beautiful and engaging session. You really made machine learning come alive in the most engaging way. Thank you very much, Hussein, for all your time, your generosity, and the energy that you brought to this final session. And we hope to see you, of course, in other sessions. Of course, this is not will be the last one.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, Amal, and thank you everyone for being here. Of course, it will not be my last session with you. So we will stay in touch, and thank you again.
Thank you. So, and just like that, we arrive at the end of a truly remarkable journey from late September until today. We have walked this path together, learning, exploring, and growing as a community of thinkers and innovative and future leaders. Each session has added a new dimension to our understanding, not just of AI and STEM, but of how human curiosity and purpose can turn learning into transformation. So, to all of you, our dear participants and fellows, I want to remind you this is not an ending, it's a beginning. You are now equipped not only with the knowledge, but with confidence, vision, and community. Remember, AI and STEAM are not just technical field, they are spaces of for empathy, creativity, and purpose-driving change. So carry this spirit forward, keeping experimenting, keeping learning, and keeping building. The future doesn't belong to those who wait for it, it belongs to those who create it. So, on the behalf of Women Essential Learning and Understanding of AI STEM departments, I thank each of you, mentors and fellows alike, and participants. Also, for our beautiful team, Miss Tamina, Miss Canvi, and my beautiful assistant, Miss Narges, and of course, our head, Dr. Mahin. I thank you all and all other team for being a part of this incredible journey. So together we didn't just finish a program, we built a movement for learning, leadership, and empowerment. Congratulations, everyone. And thank you once again, Hussein, for ending our journey with such an inspiring and energizing session.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So thank you all and keep safe, keep learning, and wish that we can see you in other learning journey, inshallah. So keep safe and see you.